Okay, so I'm not one for anime. But after I heard about this show, I had to check this out. It's called Ghost Stories, an anime that didn't really do so well in Japan. So when they sent it over to the US to be dubbed, they told them they could do whatever the fuck they wanted. So that resulted in probably the funniest translation I've ever seen. The thing is, if most of these jokes made in the show are made in an abridged series, for example, I don't think they'd be as great. I think a large portion of the comedic value lies in the fact that this is an official dub. It's something that a team of writers, paid for by a television company, sat down and wrote this. The actual plot of the show is kind of shit, to be honest. But enough. But enough of me talking about this shit. Let's get into the show. So it starts off the most cliche ghost death ever conceived. Dude hears a noise, chalks it up to kids, goes to confront them, is fucking murdered by demons, and that's when we meet our lead protagonist, Satsuki. Am I fucking saying that right? I don't know, it's spelled Suzuki. I don't know, I'm looking at my script here. And I do a double take. Satsuki is the new kid in town. Her mother has recently passed away, so it's just her little brother, and their dad. The little brother is, well, retarded. Sounds mean, he actually is. So they move in. Satsuki and her little brother, Kechiro, walk into their new room. They both sort of just flop on their backs. I don't know, because that's what I did as a kid. I don't know about you guys. And of course, we get an upskirt shot of an underage girl. Hang on a second, I gotta send this tip to the FBI. There we go. The next door neighbor sees this, much to the embarrassment of Satsuki. You can tell I messed up there. Well, the next day for school, this dumb fuck kid brings their cat with them. He just hid the damn thing in his backpack. This is the most unrealistic part of the show, is that the cat just is cool about being stuffed in a backpack. So anyway, the cat runs in the old schoolhouse, which, do I even need to say it's haunted? However, it's okay, because ghosts only get evil people.
There's nothing to be afraid of, Kichu. Monsters only get evil people like Republicans, and we're not old enough to vote.
They get scared by two boys, one of which is their neighbor, Hajime. If I'm saying that right, again. And the other is Leo. Finally, a normal sounding name that isn't Japanese.
Worse than that.
Leo's the class's local nerd. Fucking nerd. Oh, and he's also the local Jew. I'm pointing this out because they do constantly. So after Hajime points out the upskirt shot,
White again. Well.
they meet the local born-again Christian, Momoko. Again, if I'm saying that right.
Have you accepted Jesus as your personal savior?
No, I'm Jewish.
So they all go looking for the cat, encountering countless ghosts along the way. Why is it that when they walk in the old schoolhouse here, there's ghosts left and right, but in later episodes, they can walk around the school constantly all day, and not see a single damn one? Inconsistencies.
Principals always look like lesbians. Mom?
Well, they end up trapped. Weird ghost appears and tries to kill them. Then Satsuki finds her mother's diary. They find the ghost in the diary. Amanojaku. So they banish the ghost.
God, forgive me for the satanic ritual.
But to their surprise, possess their cat.
You'll pay for this!
I feel bad for the cat, to be honest. And there we have it. That's the first episode. That's about it, really. Guess on to the next one. So they find a weird toilet ghost, asks them what color toilet paper they want. Red paper or blue paper. That's about it. They just easily take care of it. Boom, that's the end. Next, to find these weird stairs that grant you wishes, but only if you sit on a specific step. Okay, well, I will go, from now on, I will sit on every step I can find and make wishes on it, because apparently one of them's gotta work. That's when the spirit of Satsuki's mom possesses Momoko, and she continues to do this throughout the series. Okay, well now we're in my favorite episode. Basically, after Hajime is a fucking perv towards Satsuki again, she chases him in anger. This gets them in trouble, and Satsuki has to help the music teacher bring some stuff into the old schoolhouse. If you're wondering why Hajime didn't have to help, well, it's because he ditches her. Dick. Well, in the schoolhouse, she hears Fur-Elise playing on the piano. But here's the freaky part. The piano is playing itself. Ooh, original, I know. Well, as it turns out, the ghost that's playing the piano has cursed Satsuki. If she hears the song, I almost said thong there. If she hears the song 3 more times, she's dead. That's it. She's just dead. Oh, and every time it plays, it gets slightly more off key. So his little brother is upset by this fact. That, well, she's been damned to hell by a fucking piano. But he's mostly upset about, well, other things.
I told you I'm going to be fine. Why are you still crying?
Because these pajamas are gay.
So the phone rings, and she hears Fur-Elise from the phone. She tries to get it to stop, doing anything she can, unplugging the phone, smashing the radio, but it keeps finding somewhere to play from. Eventually playing from an old toy that's on the top shelf, which is too high up for her to reach. Oh no. This show's intense, I'll tell you. So Leo gives her some earplugs. This makes sense, considering she can't hear the music, can't get her, really. Props them for making something that makes sense there. That's about the only thing they do that makes sense. So she lays in bed, terrified. She gets a call from Leo. I'll tell you what, there's absolutely nothing suspicious about this phone call. When she goes to the construction site, and for some odd reason, Leo is nowhere to be seen. Imagine my shock! But here's the kicker. The piano just fucking rolls out of nowhere. It just rolls in, earplugs don't work, and it fucking follows her around while playing Fur-Elise at her. This is why I name it What the Fuck Is. That's why I call this series what it is. So she can't seem to shake the piano's tail, eventually getting cornered by it. Well, that's it. She can hear it one more time before death. So they all get together to take down the evil piano. So it turns out there's a force field around the piano, which we need to make this more difficult. Satsuki's mom possesses Momoko yet again, and explains they need a metronome to take down the ghost. I guess it's because it's playing off key. Well, they do it just in time, I guess. Yeah, she just kind of passes out. she just passes out because I guess she's gone days without sleep. That's basically going to be me tonight after editing this video. Next up, Keiichiro enters the sports festival and is trying to run faster. Hajime tries to help out the best he can.
You want to be an Air Force Ranger. You want to live a life of danger. You don't want to get raped by strangers. Think of a big black man chasing you. Well, he's not racist.
But for some reason, nothing is working. Until a ghost helps him out. That's where this shit gets real. This ghost has basically tagged Keiichiro. And it's got a foot fetish. So it's gonna steal his feet. I'm not even kidding. This is actually explained in the episode. It actually say it has a foot fetish, so it's gonna steal his feet. This show's fucking great. So they don't really do anything. The ghost just kind of has a change of heart. Maybe my tip to the FBI finally got in. In a later episode, they meet this one girl that's obsessed with a dead rabbit, to the point she's bringing rabbits back from the dead. Well, a rabbit goes all demonic on their asses, and they need to stop it. Am I the only one who gets the vibe that she wanted to fuck this rabbit? I mean, the shit she says to this thing is insane.
Shirotami, please forgive me for bringing you back to life. I know now that it could never work between us. As much as we wanted to, it could never be.
But thankfully, racism saves the day again.
Not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black.
What the fuck? Watch out, y'all. Watch out. You want to take down a ghost, just explain to it that you can't be in the presence of it because of the color of it. Next episode, we got a haunted tunnel. I have no idea what happened in this one. A taxi driver suddenly turns evil and drops them off in the tunnel, where to survive, they have to destroy their own tombstones. Then the taxi driver comes in to save the day. I thought he was evil. I don't understand. Is he good or bad? Okay, seriously, what the fuck? The dialogue is about the only thing that makes this great. Next, we basically got a Chucky scenario. Haunted doll that hurts her dad? I don't really know what it did to him. They defeat it by... well, they don't really do anything at all. It just sees a rag that Satsuki used to clean it earlier, and it just fucks off. Someone get the word to the people in the Chucky films. They just need to give it a rag. Next, we have another ripoff of The Ring. Or maybe The Grudge? I forget what movie they're ripping off again. And they don't really defeat it. It kills a man at the end. But it's fine, because he's the one who accidentally ran her over in the first place. Next up, Satsuki joins a cult. I'm sorry, club. A bunch of girls, one of which is obviously possessed, do a satanic ritual that's supposed to grant them a wish. But if they tell anyone about it, they'll be cursed. They end up deciding that they want out of it. So each of them do a spell that the demon girl told them would, well, free them. But surprise, surprise, it's not a good spell. It turns out this spell that the ghost bitch gave them will erase them from existence. All the other girls have already done it. Satsuki's the only one left. So she's attacked. So Satsuki's attacked. And the book tells her to bind the ghost bitch in red string. But apparently, red marker does the job. Then it says to bathe her in sunlight, but apparently that's not needed either. Because she just uses a fucking camera flash. Okay, so clearly this ghost diary here can be interpreted very loosely. Fast forward, and they have yet again ripped off the ring. It just climbs out of the TV and tries to kill Satsuki. But she's saved because it's scared of the number 4. You see what I mean about the actual plot being a bit shit. Next up, we have the Headless Horseman, except on a motorbike. And the only way to ensure your safety is to wear a scarf. Satsuki, like a dumbass, takes hers off and is attacked. They don't even stop it either. They just let it right off into them. Okay, last episode. So they unleash every ghost in the series and open up what I'm pretty sure is the gates of hell. The ghost that was possessing the cat is finally released, and he saves the day. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty uneventful finale. So yeah, that was it. Honestly, I loved watching this. The dialogue was hilarious and was pretty fun, even if the plot was a bit shit. 10 out of 10.